Hey guys, Justin Bryant here from selfmadesuccess.com, and in this video I'm going to quickly show you 2 ways that you can use to get more Instagram followers and engagement as well easily in 2017 and beyond. So there's 2 quick strategies you can start doing right away that don't take much effort, and just taking your approach and tweaking it a little bit can actually get you a lot more followers, get you a lot more shares, get a lot more likes on your images and videos and stuff like that. So the first thing that a lot of people don't do right on Instagram that I've noticed, and that the top brands do right, is they post when the most people are going to be on Instagram. So first off, you don't want to post more than once or twice a day, because Instagram, the way it works is it pushes an image out. Maybe it was posted a couple hours ago, but it could still be going out to followers. So it's not like Twitter where you need to just crank out 20, posts a day or something like that to get in front of all your followers. So first off, make sure you're posting, once or twice a day at the most on Instagram. But second, you need to post during the right times. So there was a study that CoSchedule did that actually combined 20 of the top social media studies to determine when the best times to post on each social media platform would be. So they went through and found Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, all of those. So for Instagram, the best times to post during the day are 2 a.m., between 8 and 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Typically, the best times to post would be right around when people are going to work, or right before people go to work and school, and then right when people are getting off from work and school. That's when people tend to check Instagram the most. And when people are checking Instagram the most, that's when your images should be going out. They'll be right there, popping up in their news feed at the top of the news feed. And that way, the more people that see it, the more likely it is to get engagement, the more likely it is to get shared, and the more likely you are to get more followers. So a good practice is to post right before people typically go to work and school, and right after people typically go to work and school in your country, in your time zone. And also, you might even experiment posting when no one else is posting. So the theory behind posting at 2 a.m. is most other Instagram brands, most other Instagram users are not going to be posting at 2 a.m. because most of them are asleep. So therefore, the people that are up are more likely to see your content because you're competing with less people for that Instagram newsfeed real estate. So you might experiment with that as well. Avoid posting at 3 to 4 p.m. Apparently that doesn't do too well according to the 20 studies. Posting a video on Instagram at 9 p.m. gets 34% more interactions. So think about posting videos here and there. They do work on Instagram. Post content more during off work hours than during the workday, aside from the peak times. But like I said, the peak times, of course, are usually right before people go to work and school, right after their get off. Low engagement on Sundays, so you might not want to post your best stuff on Sundays. Monday and Thursday typically are the best days to post on Instagram, so during the normal week. But avoid posting your best stuff on Sunday because it could be wasted. So the second tip is to post more quotes. Now, you may have noticed on Instagram and other platforms, quotes tend to do pretty well. If you haven't, let me show you a few examples. Founder Magazine. A lot of people don't even know what this magazine is. I didn't even know about them until not that long ago. And I pretty much work in the business and entrepreneurship industry every day, all year round. So the fact that this magazine has 1.1 million followers on Instagram, and a lot of people have never heard of them because most people think of Entrepreneur, Forbes, Business Insider when they think of like magazines about business. they have built this basically on quotes. They've literally built their brand off of quotes. If you look at their posts and you look at the difference in engagement, so these are the other posts that they have. So you look at the likes and comments, 699 and 17 comments. Look at this quote right here, 8,100 plus likes, 85 comments. 4,469 likes, 66 comments. 6,690 likes, 34 comments. 1,003 likes, 14 comments. 366 likes, 7 comments. So you'll notice that when they post even their latest issue, they post people in their organization, they post pictures of entrepreneurs, even if they're recognizable, they don't get near the engagement as quotes. Quotes have literally built their brand. And if you actually listen to the interview of the founder of Founder Magazine, he talks about this. He talks about how they built such a large Instagram brand by using quotes. So I recommend you check that out. I think that was on Entrepreneur on Fire, the podcast. I'll have to double check on that. But another one is Tony Robbins. Now, he posts a lot of different stuff. He doesn't post quotes as often, but you'll notice that if you average the posts and the average engagement on his posts, you'll notice that typically it's his quotes that get the most engagement on average when you average them out. So you'll notice that he does have pictures of him with certain people. Maybe you'll have a picture with a celebrity or something, but his quotes, you see one right here, 20.7 thousand likes, 353 comments. You see some other ones, they get decent engagement, but then you go back to another quote, 47.3 thousand likes, 634 comments. So you'll notice there's another one, 37.3 thousand likes, 515 comments. These quotes do very well on Instagram, so try to do that. To find quotes to post, you don't have to come up with your own all the time. You can start out using Brainy Quote. Go to brainyquote.com, look up all different topics. You can look up any quote you can imagine based on people, based on industries, etc. So once you find the quote, you can use a quote maker. Now there's a bunch of them out there. Quotes Cover is one of the top ones, quotescover.com. You can see kind of what they look like. Usually you'll have like some sort of artistic background or some sort of scenery as the background, and then you can change the font and stuff like that. There's other ones as well. Quotes Cover is one of the more popular ones. It's used by more people than a lot of the alternatives. So you go to quotescover.com, create a quote by going to Quotes Maker. You just type in the quote, quote by me, just as an example. Go to the next step. And then you choose your dimensions. You want to do the dimension based on Instagram. So you would do Instagram post. Because this is for Instagram, of course you can use this for other social media as well. And then you can change the font. You can change what's on there. Hide time and date maybe. Stuff like that. Obviously it'll look better because it'll be a longer quote and it'll tell you like who it's actually by. But you can change your fonts. You can change the color. You can do all kinds. And then you can insert a pic background, which I recommend. To find a picture background, you can go to Google Images. Type in, let's say you type in beach. Google search. Go to Images. Go to Settings, Advanced Search. Not free to use, share or modify, even commercially. That's what you want to click on. Right there, Advanced Search. And these are free to use. You don't have to worry about copyright as much and things like that. So then you can use those on your quote builder. So if you got something from this video, if you feel like you learned something that can help you with Instagram, please like and subscribe so I can create more videos like this for you. Also, if you want to let me know what you thought about the video or let me know about some other strategies you've used for Instagram, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I know the watchers of this video would as well. And I'll get any examples, show notes, all that stuff on one page for you at selfmadesuccess.com, and the links, all that good stuff, as well as I'll get a link in the description of the video to that page in the coming days as well. So other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day.